And that's what I was trying to say on my appearance on the We Are Tottenham TV. Kind of frustrated watching that. Watching that back really was a kind of sense where I said it was a good game. It's just that I don't rate the front three. It doesn't excite me. Werner doesn't excite me. Johnson doesn't excite me. The only player that looks good is Son when We Are Tottenham TV. Again, it's quite funny. It's funny that I pay membership to go on that channel, and funny that the producer seems to not like me as well, which is funny. And according to Barnaby says that the producer doesn't like me because he wanted me off. But I was trying to get off a long time. But the overarching thing was, I thought it was a good performance.
Box office.
Yo, it's your boy, Mr. Box Office, from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video. Tottenham 4, Aston Villa 0. And you could say this is kind of a revenge sort of thing after their win at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in November when they won 2-1. But yeah, it's a good performance from Tottenham. Yes, in the first half, we did start well and we did have lots of endeavour, good passing moves in that midfield, and especially in defence, trying to start attacks and everything else. And to be honest, when you look at our pressing, it was quite on point. Let's say that as well. But there was just no end product at the end. And that was where the concern was going into the second half. There wasn't really that many chances from both sides. Aston Villa came into the game, got more comfortable in their system, trying to start the game, trying to nullify Tottenham's strengths with the trying to play 5 at the back, 3 at the back in that sense. But to be honest, when you looked at Johnson and Kulusevski, they were trying to really press and trying to get the ball high, and that was it. And they did have some good successes trying to do that. Johnson was really trying to press and trying to get ahead of his man on the left. But Tottenham just weren't good on the final third. Even though the midfield was good, I still have concerns about that front three. Yeah, Son was kind of really anonymous in that first half. He struggled to get into the first half, being honest. But it was kind of two teams nullifying each other, and that was it. And that's what I was trying to say on my appearance on the We Are Tottenham TV. Kind of frustrated watching that. Watching that back really was a kind of sense where I said it was a good game. It's just that I don't rate the front three. It doesn't excite me. Werner doesn't excite me. Johnson doesn't excite me. The only player that looks good is Son. I think he's got the arrogance. I think he's got the play. But yeah, Johnson played okay. He was good in moments. But what I say is that when you saw in the second half, we really got on the front foot. And what I was really impressed with, yes, it was a great interception from Kulusevski to start the attack off, getting the ball to Sarr, and Sarr putting a great ball in for Maddison to just hit it straight in the back of the net. And it was a good attack. And then the second goal, it was a good start of counter-attack again. Kulusevski starting it off again, then puts it into Son, and Son putting it into Johnson, who, it was a good finish at the end. Again, it was just not thinking about it. That was the thing. It wasn't too much thinking about what they had to do, not having to place it or anything like that. And that's what I say, is that when they don't have to think about things, they're very good at doing, just scoring goals or doing an assist or anything like that. But when they have to think about it, actually, it's tight, the game's really tight. I think that's the problem. And I think Aston Villa really worked to their strengths, and that was it for me. Now, I'm not giving them credit, but the rubbish I was hearing on We Are Tottenham TV, again, it's quite funny. It's funny that I pay membership to go on that channel, and funny that the producer seems to not like me as well, which is funny, very funny. According to Barnaby says that the producer doesn't like me because he wanted me off. But I was trying to get off a long time. But I think the clear thing is that I was trying to make the message that at the same time that I'm not there with Ange. That was it. I was trying to say that it wasn't okay for a fan last week to have a go at the fans and say that you need to back something. Tell me what to do. That was what I was trying to do. But the overarching thing was, I thought it was a good performance. The fact that we got 4 goals, very good. The Song goal, quality. We were passing it round. It was very good. Yet the sending off, which be honest, I think was a bit harsh. I've got to be honest. I think the reason why I say it was a bit harsh is that I'll see that next week or week after, and I don't think that'll be a sending off. So that's where my issue is with that red card for the Aston Villa midfielder. But, overall, we did deserve the victory, especially with the 4 goals we scored. They were very good goals in terms of passing it around. We used our play well, timed it well, the goals, made Aston Villa tired, and we kept a clean sheet as well. So overall, good result. Yeah. Werner scored as well to give him a little bit more confidence. I'm still not convinced. Still not convinced. Whether or not it's a hard finish or not, well, he should be scoring that as a German international. And I still stick by what I say. If we're going to sign this guy, sign him on a year loan, and that's it for me. Sarr, man of the match, 110%. The defence, it's a shame to see that Van de Ven had to come off for an injury, but we all know that he's going to be prone to these injuries. He was brilliant until then, before he came off of his injury. Dragusin had a very good debut. It's good to see him on the pitch because I think he looked assured. Didn't look out of place at all. Poro, he was really good as well. And I do agree with the whole thing about the Doji. Doji, he's press resistance and he does go forward as well. And he had a very good game as well. Nobody really had a bad game. That's the point. It's just that I'm sceptical about certain players, and that's it for me. One performance doesn't change my view on the overall thing about what I feel for Tottenham in the future. But today, very good performance. Some good plays from Tottenham. It needs to carry on like this. They need to be able to express themselves, take risks like they did today. Take risk and really go at Aston Villa. And Aston Villa had a lot of things to think about. It does also really prove my theory that I do think this league is bang average still. Because they're the 4th team at the moment. They're the 4th team, Aston Villa. And Tottenham really should be getting into that top 4 very, very easily. It's funny also that people think that I've got history with them after We Are Tottenham TV as well. But overall, good performance. It's a shame after my appearance on the We Are Tottenham TV, they were mocking me afterwards, saying that, I don't listen. why do you call yourself Mr. Box Office? All sorts. But they can't seem to, the only reason why is that because I don't come calling that much often, but I'm not really appreciated. What I do is say what I feel, what I see. And for me, there's still things that need to be improved. Nothing's changed. I give them Tottenham praise. They've done well. They've done well today. They 4-0, good performance. But I still need more from certain players. Because if we're going to call them what we are, saying that they're very good players, I need to see more. To be the greatest and to go to that next level, I need to see more. And that's all I'm asking. I don't think I'm asking that much at all. That's what you expect as a top club. Now, on this game, you see some good spells of what we're seeing, and it is coming together. You can see it. But we've still got a long way to go. This is an Aston Villa side that are playing in Europe. They looked tired afterwards, and that was good, down to Tottenham's good play as well. I've got to say that as well. Sending-off did have an influence as well. McGuinn going off. He's one of their best midfielders. We really, really won our battles, which was really good as well. So it's a very impressive performance in terms of the way that we pressed, the way we got in there. Substitutes did had an effect as well. Got to give him credit. Højbjerg had an effect as well. But you know what are my thoughts on Højbjerg is as well. So, but if you want me to give Werner credit for scoring your tap in, I'm sorry, you're not going to get that from me. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. He's doing what he should be doing. Son, I think he struggles because he's got players that are not helping him out a little bit. I think Maddison helps him because he's got the quality. Kulusevski needs to do more for me. I don't know whether it's the right side. Yeah, he does, but he just doesn't do enough. And if there's a team that sits back, I think he's just not effective enough. He has the quality to get into the right positions, but he doesn't do enough. I think he works hard, but that endeavour, that's great, but you need to do more to hurt the opposition. You know, you've got the quality to run, and that's it. Johnson did well today. Did well in terms of trying to attack, pressing. I mean, that one of his good performances. I think it was one of his best performances, I think, in the Spurs shirt, to be honest with you. And hopefully he can grow with that, and that's it for me. I'm not going to be harsh on him like others have. I don't think it's fair to do that. I said I'm going to give it time, and that's it for me. So, overall, good performance, and that's all I can say. Nothing more, nothing less. But still, I'm still concerned about the front line, other than Son. And that's it. And that's even also Richarlison, who I don't rate. That's all I need to say. I think if we get good better forwards in this team, now we're talking. Now we are talking. But that's all I will say. This has gone longer than I thought it would be, because I had to explain myself because of what the nonsense I heard on We Are Tottenham TV, and people saying that, producers saying that, I need to come off when I was trying to get off, and it sounds like he doesn't like me. So I need to be a happy clapper to go on We Are Tottenham TV then, it sounds like. I don't really care what they say. If Ben and Sim think I'm being over the top saying that, but if your producer's being horrible, and I'm just saying how it feels, and that's it. Sorry. But anyway, like I said before, I'm only going to be honest when I'm on Tottenham channels and on my channel, and that's it. And you'll either like it or lump it. I'm not changing, and that's it. We move on to Fulham. You'll get more new content, more or less reactive content. And as always, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy, Mr. Bots Office, subscribe and like, and come on, you Spurs. And I'm out.